brought to you by Kamimoto and their new graphics wraps. So here we have Dustin's X3. The sender himself volunteered his X3 to make it look ridiculous. So now you guys already know what this looks like. So this is what it looks like before. This is a Maverick X3 DS Turbo R. It's been on the channel quite a bit, and now we are going to wrap it. So these wraps are kind of in a prototype stage. I believe they're pre-orders. There's 10 available for the X3s only at this point. Anyways, we chose this one, so we're gonna get started on it. So that's what she looks like right now. She's all wrapped up. We're gonna start with the front first. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to guess how this goes on because I don't have instructions. But it looks like they're labeled F for front, and probably, yeah, there's L3, so they are labeled for me. So I guess we're gonna start with the front and go from there. I've never done a wrap before. There's a lot of tutorials on how to do it. It's not that difficult, to be honest. It just takes a lot of time. So what you're gonna want is a bottle of soapy water with dish soap in it. That is you spray that on before you apply the graphics kit. That way you can move it around and place it how you want to, and then you're going to squeegee the water out. Then you're going to want a heat gun. You can use a blow dryer, but a heat gun is definitely the best way to go. You're going to want this to peel your stickers off, and then you're going to use this to help heat up the graphics kit a little bit to help it stick better, and then you can warp it around to the corners and stuff if it's not a perfect fit. So it's basically all you need. Not too hard, just a lot of time. So now this graphics kit does not cover lower doors. If you have lower doors, it will not cover that. So I got the first section done probably 30 minutes later. I'm probably gonna get a process as I go. So the smaller stickers don't necessarily need to use water on it. I'm pretty good at lining it up without messing up too much. So I'm only gonna use water on the big pieces because that takes a lot more lining up to get it perfect. It's very muggy out right now. That might be some of it, trying to get this to stick. But trying to get some of this water out it's a process. You really need a good squeegee and stuff. And this vinyl needs to sit for a while so it can fully adhere to the plastic well. This is actually covering up more plastic than I thought it was. I didn't realize it was going to be covering all this black stuff. It's getting all this space right here. And it even did the back side of this cover right here. So I'm guessing this whole piece right here is going to be covered. So this is going to take a while. So it's kind of raining out right now, so I'm going to take a little break until the rain goes away. I'm doing this outside because the lighting's better, and plus my garage is a little full right now. So this is going decent. So this is taking me 2 hours to do this just by myself. So a couple things. Don't necessarily have to use water and soap with this vinyl because it doesn't appear to be that sticky. Now the plastic that K&M uses on their machines, I've always had, especially in the front end part here, I've always had a little bit of trouble with getting things to stick to it. I think this needs to be a little bit more tackier. I'm having trouble getting it to stick. I have to really use a heat gun on it to apply it. I'm not even using soap because that's just making things even longer. So that's one thing I'm noticing. Now I'm pretty impressed of how much it's actually covering. This is covering a lot of the parts. I would not have expected seeing this, this little trim piece covered right here, or even like the back side of that. You got the inside of here that's getting covered up, so that's pretty cool. Now So the front end's taken a long time. I'm sure once I get towards the back, it won't take so long. But the front is taking looking pretty sharp now, isn't she, Dustin?
Oh yeah.
Looking pretty good. What's your first impression so far?
Not too bad. Could be a little stickier.
Yeah, I agree. It needs to be a little tackier. So this is what we got, some easy tack to help us.
Heat gun really helps out.
Yeah, definitely need a heat gun. We're not using soap and water just because it's just not sticky enough to need it. So I would like to see it a little more stickier on the vinyl, especially on this black like dipply plastic. It's textured, it sticks a little hard. If you look at Can-Am's OEM stickers, which we took them off, well, we didn't take these ones off. See how much residue's on there? It's because they put a lot of glue on there to make them stick, and these ones just don't have that much. So that's just one thing. But other than that, so far so good. We'll see how long it lasts on there, but it's looking pretty sick so far. And it's gonna, yeah, it's gonna look good with. Well, I wish these were a little bit darker red, but is what it is. It's still gonna. Yeah. That might change. It'll blend in. Maybe powder coat the frame or the rack or
powder coat the whole frame.
Yeah, the whole frame.
We'll disassemble the entire Maverick.
Yeah, cage and everything.
Hopefully build a cage for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's looking real nice. It's definitely a project though. It's time consuming. They're putting stickers on everything on this. I didn't realize it, but. It's all individual to make, to go through the designs and stuff. But we also got stickers for the dash, or at least part of the dash anyways. So that's gonna be last. All right, so it is turning out super awesome right now. It is sick looking. Now the problem is, now this side looks better. So on big sheets, we had to use some water on there. Unfortunately, it just takes the process a lot longer, but to get all those ripples out and stuff. Now, on my side, so Dustin did that side. This side, it's a little hard to tell. There's some spots in here that are rippled a little bit. So these are prototypes. I would like to definitely see these stickier on the future products. All right, so it is day 3 of doing the wrap. So we're on about hour 6, maybe 7, and 3 of those hours was with 2 of us. So this is the side that I did yesterday. It's starting to look really good. There's still some spots I need to touch up with some of my tacky stuff to make it more sticky, but I'm gonna keep on working on this side, and then I'm just gonna keep going this way.